fourth period of the championship game. Joe Soros, Great Britain team, Coach Rob Rowan, xable.com. Here we are, 8 minutes of nonstop action. Stay tuned, hold on to your chairs, especially if Joe Wilmoth is coming. Here we go. Bob Lohano's going to bring it in. We have an equipment problem here. Nope. And here comes Kirkland. Brian Kirkland, number 44. Got a soft southern accent when you talk to him, but he's got a big mean hit when he comes along. There's Brian looking.
Oh, nice crack block by Joel on Zupan. Here comes Joel. Oh, Kirkland takes it straight in.
He does. He puts it way in.
That was a nice pump fake by Kirkland just to get Shimakawa a little bit off of him.
Just a little. Okay, Norm Leidick bringing the ball in. They're all over Zupan. Shimakawa being covered by Lohano, but it doesn't do much. And here goes Lohano. Shin dribbles. Doesn't forget. Important part of the game. There he goes. Joe coming in. Oh boy, look at that. What a beautiful move by Shin to allow Kirkland to hit Wilmoth.
And the only stopped Kirkland from going over was his long arms.
I know.
Oh, nice rolling block by Bobby Luano.
Bobby. And Kirkland going. He's got a couple players. He throws it to Joel. Goes free, and he's clearing. He's good. Back to 38-36.
The next turnover in this game is going to be absolutely huge.
That's going to be huge. If it comes against Lakeshore, Texas is really going to be right up there.
They will have the momentum.
If it goes the other way, it could be the nail in the coffin. We'll see.
You can see Joel's getting a bit tired. Joel's looking like he's fatiguing a little bit.
That's true. Kirkland, there he goes. That's why you're seeing Kirkland more and more with the ball. Look at Shim. Shim's cutting that corner. Nice pass to Joel.
Oh. Nice pass by Brian Kirkland to Joel Wilmoth.
Hey, you know what? He saw him, and he let him just a little bit. He had his eyes open. And that's one thing that Brian has to do. Number 44 has to keep his eyes open because he's got such good support.
Nice pick by Hochstead on Joel Wilmoth again. That freed Shimakawa to go coast to coast.
There he goes for another score. They answered it 39-38 with 6:32 left. This game is close. And let's see what Texas is going to do to put the pressure on. There's the ball. Oh, Joel pulls it in there.
No chance.
No chance. If Shin had been there, it might have been a close one.
Yes.
If Zupan was there. Back to 2 points up. Lakeshore. They have 3 timeouts.
If you notice, any of the Texas players, but they don't have good position, they call for the inbound.
Right. Look at Shin. He's working his way around, being covered by Joe Wilmoth. And here comes the Zupan Express. And what a hit. Joel with a great hit. Well, there goes Mark. There he goes. Mark is going.
Oh, good stop. He hasn't dribbled. He hasn't dribbled. There it is.
Look at that.
He got the dribble.
To Hogsett.
Oh, not a good play by Mark here.
Oh, nicely done by Hogsett to get it back to Shimakawa. There's 14 seconds left. They got time. They got time. But they got to get
Oh, they're forced. They're forced here.
There's the pass.
Oh, bad pass by Shimakawa.
Didn't put it up far enough.
Push that shit. Oh, he's going coast to coast. That's the turning. This will be the turning point of this game.
It looks like it. 41-38, 3 points with 5 minutes left. That was it. Shimakawa with a bad pass. Could not get it to Hogsett.
It was too short of a pass.
Yes.
And Wilmoth read it perfectly.
And that hurts. Texas can get a quick turnover back, maybe. Meanwhile, Mark is sitting down, waiting on a new wheel. Big Daddy comes over. That was a tough one. That was a tough turnover for Texas.
But with the 40-second shot clock, they had to score, and they were down to 5 seconds. So that's why Shimakawa forced it.
I know, but they still have 2 timeouts.
Probably would have been a better idea to call the timeout at that time. It would have saved the possession, and that's why you need your timeouts.
Yeah, that's what it happened for. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice job by Eddie Crouch.
They closed that door. Zupan needs
shut it
some help.
down. Shut it down.
Zupan
Zupan is caught in there.
He forced his way through before they would get their hands on the ball. And there's the score. 41-39. 5 minutes left. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Look at them. They're
Nice
pressing.
fake by
Kirkland.
Kirkland.
He's
Joel
under
will get the
pressure
ball
again.
here.
Here's to Joel. He's surrounded. Oh, nice block by Norm. Timeout. Wilbur.
Good heads-up play by the kid. He's got
2
3 of them.
seconds. Yeah.
No need in forcing anything at this point.
No, that's
They
it.
still have 2 left. 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, this is 2-point game at the moment. Shimokawa still reeling from his mistake. He knows he did it. And those are like
One more turnover, baby.
the brain farts.
Way to go, Lakeshore.
Those are the brain farts that happen in the game. You play so good and then you make one mistake sometimes and it ends up being just the wrong time. You can tell how tired they are. Look how tired Scott is. He just looks wiped out. He's saying, I'm sick out there. He's got
I'm sorry,
such
but
game.
that's just an asterisk. Many of us have been sick many a times and we played through it.
Yeah, you do. But
There's
it's
no
not
choice.
easy. Not easy. You still got to get credit for it. 2 low pointers locking in Kirkland, but there's not much they can do once he gets home.
He's gone again.
And look at that. Pass to Wilmoth. He got it. He's surrounded. Look at
Almost
that.
got stripped by
Almost.
Shimokawa.
He's under a lot of pressure. Can he get it to? An easy pass. Milano. Oh, boy. He scores.
Good move by Bobby Luana. Good spin around to get loose.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. It's a 3-point game again.
One more turnover by Lakeshore and this game is over.
I mean, by Texas.
Right, one more turnover, right.
Yes,
Created by
Texas.
Lakeshore.
Created by, yeah. Let's see what he.
Oh, it looks like they're in trouble here. Oh, nice seal by Norm. Nice seal by Norm.
Look at that, nice blocking. Can he get? And yes. Oh! Penalty goals. He got spinned. And there's Marzipan on his head. Seems like that's part of what you have to be a 3-pointer on the Texas team. I'll tell you what, Big Daddy, let's lift him up like it's nothing.
Big Daddy's a big man.
He's a big man. There's a lot of that Texas Longhorn steak there. Okay. Here goes Kirkland. I don't think there's anything they can do now. Look at it. Oh, what a nice. Up and back. A turnover. What a turnover.
Absolutely.
Nice hit there.
Absolutely. That was over and back.
That is it. That may be what they need here to make
This is
the
what
difference.
they need to try to get back in it.
Okay, Suzuka. Shimokawa is in trouble.
Brian rushed that. There was no need to rush that. He was only at about 5 seconds.
I know.
He had about 10 more seconds to break that
Okay,
press.
1-point game. This is good.
This is good for the crowd. This is excellent for the crowd.
This is good. Here comes Kirkland. Remember, possession at the end of the game is key.
And the arrow belongs to Texas. If they can get a hell
That's
ball
all,
here,
yeah.
they can tie this game up.
You know, they're going to try. Look at that pass. What a beautiful pass. Oh, a spin. A penalty goal.
What goes around comes around, doesn't it?
Yes. Especially your chair as you get spun around. Okay, 43-41. 2 points, 3:39 left. This is going to go down to the end. Texas keeps answering. Into Zupan. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Oh,
what else is new?
I smell trouble here.
Long pass to Shimokawa. Oh, that's the turnover that might have sealed the game. It didn't lead him far enough.
This could seal the game. This could seal the game.
They score. Oh, that was so hard.
Oh, right there.
There it is.
3-point lead.
That was it.
I guess my nose was right when I said I smell trouble on that one.
Yeah. He didn't throw it far enough. It went right in his Wilmoth's lap. I don't think Joe had an idea the ball was coming. All of a sudden, here was an egg, a golden egg.
Here comes Brian Kirkland.
Here comes Shimokawa, though.
Shimokawa's trying to stop him. Oh, that's an easy goal.
Superman made the door swing wide open. 2 points, 3 minutes. It still could happen, folks, for Texas, but that was a key turnover there. They need to turn it back over if they want to stand a chance. And I don't know what they can do with it. Got these. Look at this
beautiful pass by Joe Wilmoth.
Who needed?
Who needs 5 fingers to pass the ball?
No.
Joe Wilmeth just proved that you don't need the 5 fingers to pass the ball.
2 minutes and 55 seconds left, and it's a 3-point game. Right now, here goes Zupan.
Here comes the lineup. Oh, Shimakawa, full speed. Will he get it? Oh, no goal.
No goal.
Mark just let him way too much on that. But he was getting lined up by Copeland. He had no choice by Wilmeth.
No, it was. I'll tell you what, it looks like Lakeshore, unless we see some amazing thing, is going to win this game. And in their home court, their home.
Oh, beautiful job by Bobby Luano. Nice lead pass. That's all she wrote. This game is just about over.
4 points, 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
With 2 timeouts by Lakeshore, I can't see them puffing it up.
No, this has been an exciting game, but it hasn't been what
they're in trouble
Texas
again.
wanted.
They're in trouble. Oh, here we go. Nice lead pass.
Okay, there's Shimakawa. He's got to score quickly. The time is at an end.
Time is precious for Texas right now. They need to try to save as many ticks as possible.
3 points. 3 points. We need a turnover here. If there's any chance.
Hey, we're out.
If
the
there's
proof
any...
is in the pudding.
There we go. Brian Kirkland under pressure.
Oh!
And that goes. Oh, it's a
That's
spin.
That's a spin, folks. Oh, yes, it is. It was a spin because it originated behind the axle.
Back.
Orange, spit.
And time to get him back up. Takes 2 to get him up. His court's take a little bit. There we go. And he's back. And we're going to see Scott Hogshead here in the penalty box. And he's using a little bit of a chance to breathe here. All right, here goes Kirkland. 2 minutes left. And he's going to score easily. He's going to use every second of this clock. Time is what they need to use up, and they're going to do it. Pass to Joel, and there it is. 47-43. Texas played tough, but they didn't have what it took when it came to it. The defense of this Lakeshore team has gotten better and better. Really good. And there's an easy
nice
score.
seal by Hogshead in the corner.
We didn't see more of that earlier. Tell you what, I'd be hard to press to say who was the best on this Lakeshore team. They've been such a great effort.
Oh, turnover again.
And a timeout.
That was a rush pass by Bobby Luano. Should have been a little bit more patient and let the pick materialize.
Well, we could score here. You got it to 2. Still can come back.
It's not over until the fat lady's singing.
Yep.
But she is warming up her vocals, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, or until the Big Daddy laughs or cries. All right. Texas under a lot of pressure. And I can see Mark Zupan is not happy with the way this game has turned out. But coach is talking to him, saying, hey, it ain't over, though. We've seen it happen before. Teams are tired, end of a game, and all of a sudden an easy move becomes hard, and next thing you know, the ball's in the other team's hands. Let's see what they do. 1 minute and 43 seconds left. Norm Leidick bringing it in. Scott Hogshead trying to block out Kirkland. Now he's going to block out Joe Wilmeth. And here comes Shimakawa. Nope, there's no hole there. They're keeping tough key defense here. And
valuable seconds are ticking here.
Yeah, they are. And there he is. He forces his way through. No, he can't.
Oh, jump ball.
Texas ball.
Texas ball.
And you hear him yelling, key, blue. He wants Joel back in that key.
And the clock does not reset.
No, they have 17 seconds left. Inbounds to Zupan. He's locked in there. His own man.
Oh, easy goal. No. Shimakawa.
Yes, Shimakawa's going to score.
That was a
1:09
handoff.
left.
That was an absolute handoff from Zupan to Shimakawa because he couldn't get in himself.
Okay, 1:09.
Turnover.
Oh, wow.
They called a meter violation on that.
Wow.
Joe Wilmuth with the meter violation.
I'll tell you what, Texas needs to score.
They can cut it
quickly.
here.
And they do.
They just cut it to
It's
1.
point. 47-26. This game ain't over. Texas is showing game. If Texas can hold this one up, if they can hold it up, if there's a turnover. Oh! For the
That
score.
was huge. That was a
huge.
huge.
And there's the score.
That was the power of Joe Wilmuth writing out Shimakawa.
Yes. 48-46.
If he did not write him out, that would have been a turnover.
That was it. We're 53 seconds left in the game, 40 on this clock, and here comes Shimakawa, here comes Zupan, here comes Texas. They need to make something happen. They've opening this door. They keep opening this door. I don't see a way in there. Somebody's got to get up front. Pass.
Oh, long arms. The long arms of Brian Kirkland just won the game.
That is it. The game is over. The game is over. Joe Wilmuth's going to score, and he puts it out of reach with 29 seconds to score.
That turnover was definitely caused by the long
49%.
arms of Brian Kirkland.
That was it. I'll tell you what, that was something. And I have to think that with all these players here, Brian Kirkland has worked so hard in this game, and I'm going to have to give him the honors.
Oh, I would have to give him MVP of this game.
MVP of this game.
Even though he had the over and back and rushed it a little bit at half court, he creates a lot of turnovers.
The Texas
And the
team
clock
is
keeps
not
on
figured.
ticking. This game is over.
Yes. Nothing they can do. And the pass, can he throw it in? Nope. Jordan has it. The game is over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Lakeshore Demolition wins the tournament over the Texas Stampede. That was a great game. That was an exciting game, and that was about as good as it gets. It was close all the way through until the last period, and then they came clawing their way back with a possibility, and they just could not. Texas come back. A disappointed Texas team, beaten again by Lakeshore. Second time in 3 weeks, they lost at the knock and roll, and they lost here. And they still haven't figured the answer, but they have played tough, and I have so much respect for Texas to playing this team because Lakeshore is tough.
Yeah, Texas has to be encouraged because they played Lakeshore to a 2-point game at the knock and roll. They played them here to a 3-point game. So they have to be encouraged, knowing that a couple of adjustments could make the difference and could make it a different result.
Yes, Brian Kirkland, if we could get Brian Kirkland
I will go
over
get
here.
him for you.
No, I think, okay.
Excuse me,
We're
sir.
on here. Okay. So, we're waiting here for a chance to get big Brian Kirkland to come on over, and he'll be here. He's our MVP of this game. You have to say that this was it. What a great game. Lakeshore Demolition winning this game. Great tournament was put on by Kevin Orr and the Lakeshore crew, the foundation. Fantastic games we saw here. They put it on. They had 3 courts going. They did everything right. They made it work. We're happy to be here at Xable.com. We were excited. We're going to have Brian Kirkland, Joe Soros joining me, having won his game against Canada. He's feeling better, and here we are. We're feeling good after seeing this. We've seen some great games. Just fantastic. You can't ask for any better. Lakeshore's other game was, they played earlier, was as good as it gets, playing against New Zealand, and here they are.
There's been some awesome, really close games, very tactical games here, and this game was just up and down, run and gun, great spectator sport to watch.
And here comes Brian Kirkland. Let's let him come on in.
You asked him a couple of questions, then I got a question.
Go over here, Will.
Good game, Brian. Way to go.
Okay, Brian.
Nice job,
Give
Brian.
us MVP of this game. You were we had you here before as MVP. I'll tell you what, you worked hard out there, and we have to say that was a couple key things at the end there to save it as Texas put on the pressure.
Yeah, we just had a couple of calls that did not go our way, but you just try to keep your composure. It's hard. It's frustrating when you're playing, man. But yeah, I mean, it just went our way.
You can barely talk. You worked hard out there. There wasn't a chance
been a long
to break.
weekend. I think this, other than Tampa used to have their tournament back in the 90s, it was a 12-team tournament. And this is the first time since then that we've done a 12-team format. So it's a marathon.
You had a lot of people cheering for you.
Yeah,
You guys were unbeaten here. You didn't lose one game. You had some close ones.
Yeah.
But
New Zealand, you know, no discredit to them. I think they took it off yesterday playing them, trying to save themselves. So it was a difficult game this morning against them.
I'll tell you,
that's
that was
the game
exciting.
you got to win. So,
Yes.
And that's the path they chose to try to take. And we said, well, you don't want to play Lakeshore, so if you're going to disrespect us. You know,
they were going to play you one way or the other, right?
Right, exactly.
So there we go. But that was great. We're exciting. Joe, you have a couple?
Yes, I have a couple of questions for you, Brian. Brian, I thought that the key moment of the game was when Texas made a run and they cut it to 1. And then you guys went down and scored. And when they came down, Mark Zupan had a good post in the key. And you swung around him, and those long levers of yours reached in there and stole the ball. I thought that was the key play of the game. How did you feel about that play?
Yeah, that deep, that far into the game, you know, to do that, it takes away your gas. You know, they was pumped up, doing good, and then something bad happened, and they got down, and you just try to capitalize on it. That's what we did.
Yeah, I felt like you guys needed a big play at that time, and you definitely came up with a big play.
Yeah.
Also, Brian, they played you to a 2-point game at the Knock and Roll. They played you to a 3-point game here.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel absolutely confident going into nationals, knowing this year that they're probably your biggest threat?
Yeah. Well, with Portland.
Yeah,
I mean, we only beat Portland twice by 1 point.
Exactly.
So we're looking at Portland and Texas.
And Texas.
Yeah.
So it's going to either path we take, we're going to face.
Isn't Portland going to have someone coming in?
Portland will have their original player, Ian Ching.
Yeah. So that's going to be
import. He's their import.
Yeah, he's going to make a good addition.
Portland had Chance, who's Team USA too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's the same level.
I know, but I'm saying,
Absolutely.
but with Chance leaving, it isn't like they're going to go down much by having Ian Chan there. So
not at all.
He said so. They're going to be a good matchup, and that'll be something. So there's 3 teams that are going to be in there, and we know that Texas is going to still try to figure out how to break that. You guys were so tough on that half-court defense. That was really
I mean, we've always, from day one, Joe can tell you that was what we took pride in, is playing key defense. Because back in the day when we started, we didn't have the speed. So if we could get in, we would with a tall guy like Willer, 6'8".
The big trees.
Yeah,
they called us the Twin Towers back in the day. But and so we just capitalized on that. We've always, that's our philosophy. Try to be strong on the press, be strong in the key defense, whatever it is.
I know. I mean, we saw Shin throw the ball, end up in Wilmot's lap. We saw how tight it got in there, and they just couldn't figure out a way through it. And to say in the transition, getting it out across the line wasn't easy for them, and that's what you did to them at the Knock and Roll,
right?
And made them work. So I mean, it was.
Well, just to say in Knock and Roll, Joel had a lot of equipment problems.
Yes, he did.
He was probably out of the game, almost equivalent to almost a quarter of the game,
if not more.
If not more.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we was looking forward to a rematch just to see where we do really stand, keeping him in the game.
Yes, yeah.
And it's good for us to be able to do that now, so we'll know going into nationals.
Well, he's knocked out a lot of people's equipment over the time period, so
you got to bring the pain, baby.
Does he get a commission from Eagle Fourth Chase for breaking all the wheels?
Yeah, there's a small commission.
Well, great. We're looking forward to seeing you in the nationals. Great game you played, and your team.
We're looking forward to y'all coming out.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Awesome.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Great one.
All right,
Good luck,
man.
MVP.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Good to see y'all.
Hey, also go to
This is Rob Rowan with xable.com. Thanks to Joe Soros here coming in, and Brian Kirkland, our MVP.
My pleasure, Rob.
We're glad you came, and thanks for joining us. And that's about as good as it gets. That's quad rugby at its finest. Stay tuned for more quad rugby with us as we go to nationals. Rob Rowan signing out.